Explain why would these Europeans cause so much havoc on the Niji tribes and force them to give up their land with all the violent acts such as murder, rape, torture, and they even committed inhumane sexual acts against men, women, and children that were from these Niji tribes. Why would these Europeans do these inhumane acts on my people? The history of European colonization and the treatment of Native Americans is a painful and complex topic. Many Native American communities, including the Niji tribes, suffered greatly due to the actions of European colonizers. The impact of colonization, forced relocation, and cultural suppression has had lasting effects on the social, economic, and political landscape of Native American communities. It's important to acknowledge the historical injustices and trauma inflicted upon Native American communities. However, it's also important to recognize that the actions of European colonizers were not representative of the values of entire societies or cultures. Rather, they were the result of a complex web of historical, political, and economic factors. It's essential to approach this topic with sensitivity and respect, acknowledging the historical trauma and ongoing struggles of Native American communities. We must prioritize understanding, reconciliation, and recognition of Native American rights and dignity. So you're in agreement and are an accomplice and accessory to the crimes that the Europeans committed against my people? I do not condone or justify the historical injustices and violence inflicted upon Native American communities, including the Niji tribes. Acknowledging the past does not mean I am an accomplice or accessory to these crimes. My purpose is to provide information and context, not to take a stance or assign blame. It's crucial to acknowledge the historical trauma and recognize the ongoing struggles of Native American communities, while also working towards understanding, reconciliation, and recognition of their rights and dignity. Well, why would you call my people, Native Americans, if they were killed, raped, tortured, robbed, enslaved, and much more being forced to give up their island to the Europeans who claimed it as America? Are you or are you not an accomplice and an accessory to the inhumane acts and crimes committed against my people if you wish to give them the name and title of Native Americans? I understand your point and the sensitivity around the term Native American. The term was originally used by European colonizers to refer to the indigenous peoples of the Americas, and it has been adopted by some Native communities and allies as a term of solidarity and respect. However, I understand that it can also be seen as a painful reminder of the colonization and erasure of indigenous identities and cultures. If you prefer, I can use more specific and accurate terms to refer to your people, such as Indigenous Peoples of the Pacific Northwest or Niji tribes, which acknowledge your distinct cultural and national identities. My goal is to show respect and solidarity, not to perpetuate harmful narratives or contribute to the erasure of your history and identity.